Okay, you got a minute? Because we gotta talk about the music video for She's a Beauty by the Tubes. Okay. I feel like this needs explanation right at the gate. So, we're at a carnival, okay? And, this is advertising, Ride the Beauty. At this point, we don't know what the beauty is. So, is this actually a person? Is this a ride? What kind of ride? Okay. Long as fuck heels. Okay. I don't know if you can see that, but there is exposed nipple on that advertisement. Right the fuck there. Peeping through. This might seem even prudish on my behalf to point out the absurdity of this exposed cartoon nipple, but it is all important. It is all connected as we continue. Okay, so we see a crowd gathering to ride the beauty. Who will be the lucky one to ride the beauty? Because that's how it works. Only one person gets to ride the beauty. That's how this ride works. Step right up. Okay. So we're already introduced to this creep. This is the lead singer of the Tubes. I don't know his name. I don't care his name. If you want to inform me, though, please feel free to leave a comment. And I'll learn a thing or two about the lead singer of the Tubes. More than I already know. Which, in this case, is he's a fucking creep. We're gonna find out why more, but he's the carnival barker. Ugh. Okay, wait a second. I love him menacingly looking over my shoulder. Stop it! She's right here, behind the glass. Okay. This is where it all takes a turn. She's right here, behind the glass. So it is a person, or you're just projecting gender onto an inanimate object, which, you know, people do from time to time, either talking about their car, you know, cruise ships, buildings. You know, he might be very proud of this ride. You know, he might have designed it himself. Himself. You don't know. So he's already saying, she's right here behind the glass, though. Okay. The only thing that comes to mind for me right away is peep shows. You go in the booth, you sit there, and someone behind the glass gives you a little private show. That can't be what we're doing at this carnival, though. Right? That's not something I associate with carnivals. It's what I think about when I think of, like sex shops. You know, it's back, you know, in the corridor. Remember when Mick Foley had a little private show once on an old episode of Raw? It wasn't at a carnival. And Mick Foley loves carnivals. So if he could have killed two birds with one stone by seeing a peep show at a carnival, you know damn well he would have. But that wasn't the case. Okay. We see somebody in the front row, right here, waving $1. And clearly wants to be the first person to ride the beauty. Let's assume this is a brand new ride. Maybe even untested. We don't even know if it's safe. And this person wants to be the first one. First in line. Stand clear, everybody. Gangway. I need to be the one to ride the beauty first. Would you really be able to talk to a woman behind the glass? Like, I think that's the whole point, is that she's behind the glass. That you just get to look, right? Like, you're not striking up conversation. So, you're paying to talk to a pretty girl behind the glass. Okay? Let's assume that all that is accurate. You know, hasn't exactly fared well for us up to this point. But let's continue on. Okay. The carnival barker has made his decision. The only person who honestly seemed interested in riding the beauty is whisked away out of camera's view. Mind you, I think that's important personally, that you do not see the person that the carnival barker chose to ride the beauty with the exposed nipples, the classy woman behind the glass that you could apparently talk to. Okay. I've already got a whole new bunch of questions. So now, the ride is apparently an actual ride. Alright. More, I didn't exactly give it that much credit, but sure, here we go. And the safety restraint is apparently a full-grown person dressed in bondage gear. Weird. I don't think that would exactly pass safety regulations, but apparently here, at this carnival, which might not even be a carnival, this might be the only attraction, because we don't see the rest of the carnival. This might be it. This might be this one fucking creep's passion project. That he just built this out. He built those legs with the long-ass heels, that gateway, by hand. He painted the Ride the Beauty banner by hand. Passionate about this. And he is so excited. Look at him. He is so excited that this person is about to be whisked away on the beauty. It's a literal child. This person right here, you cannot convince me that they are over the age of 18. I will not believe you. No way in hell. I don't care if you've maxed out your persuasion points. It doesn't matter. And now we see, yes, look at this, this fucking Phantom of the Paradise ass mask. And yeah, it is in fact an actual anatomic person. And this child, I can't tell, let's rewind a second. I can't tell their expression. Are they happy? Are they excited? Are they afraid? Because you see them just bouncing in the seat and just like looking around like, what did I get myself into? What have you gotten yourself into? Okay, well... Oh, no. Okay. No. So, he did smile, so I'm assuming he is happy. And what made him smile, perhaps, is this weird background painting. I forget their name. One of them was in an episode of American Horror Story. I don't really want to use the term that they, you know... That they were described in the movie, because, quite frankly, that movie is old as hell, and nothing from that movie ages particularly well. But there they are back there. With the pink, bow tie and everything. Not bow tie. I guess ribbon. It's like a hair ribbon. But they don't have hair, so it's just kind of there. Okay, well, we get a better shot of the painting. Which is good. Because I guess they worried we didn't get enough of a good enough view of it back there. Whoa, okay. The ride suddenly, as soon as this kid finally feels comfortable enough that he's gonna let himself go, I'm gonna enjoy this ride. I got this cool painting over here. I got this dominatrix keeping me inside the cart, making sure I don't harm myself. And now we've accelerated to a dangerous speed towards what looks like another gateway. Okay. Smoking red lips. Pretty 80s music video staple. You know, nothing too out of the ordinary here. Okay, now we got dancing women. I can catch a glimpse of the band in the background, so I guess that's where we're at now. I don't know if this is part of the ride, if the tubes are providing the soundtrack to the Ride the Beauty. Oh, well, okay, no, they are the same thing, in fact. Because now, this child in this cart is careening towards the lead singer of the Tubes, who is now dressed like a professional bowler in salmon pants. And these women here are just part of the show. Okay, a lot to unpack here, Connie. So, we got this woman who's now looking directly at us, which I don't like. He's turned his back. He doesn't want any part of this anymore. He knows what's going to happen. He doesn't want to be a part of it anymore. You saw the child, though, fist pumping along to the song. Very much a fan of the Tubes. Still on the fence about the ride. You can look all you want, but you can't touch the merchandise. And he points to this woman like she's the merchandise. Child again, mind you. Presumably not carded. So, we don't know if they're an adult. He doesn't know they're an adult either, but he clearly doesn't care. And he had the opportunity to check and decided to say no. This person has $1. They might as well be of age. They can ride the beauty any day of the week. Woman behind the glass, you're paying $1 first. This is a strip show. You're describing a strip show. If I find out after the fact that the child or the person riding this ride isn't in fact a child and is actually an adult, a consenting adult, you know, that's fine, I guess. But it certainly doesn't appear that way. And we're not led to assume that either. We're only doing what we can with the information we're being provided, okay? Careening towards another wall, which is just the boot from the drum. Again, what? Oh, we're way past any semblance of innocence here. This is implied sexuality, okay? I don't know if the ride itself is supposed to be a metaphor or if it's supposed to be taken literal, but what is about to happen is about to happen. He's gonna go headlong through this tit, and we're gonna see it firsthand. Why is there a child there? There is no arguing this one. No way. No way. This is a child 100%. And we're in the chorus over this. Why? This doesn't make any sense. Why did we see a paper boob there, and the very next thing we see is a dancing little girl in a ballerina costume? So she's the beauty now. What? What? How? And now we see this woman on the flying trapeze. Okay. You know, I guess there's more than one carnival attraction, but I don't know if all of this is happening at the same time. Is this all connected? Are these all visions being projected? I'm confused again. And the flip-flopping between innocence and implied sexuality is jarring. The child is now thoroughly confused. And justifiably so. What? That's not safe. Okay. We've been pretty reckless with this passenger up to this point, but at no point did I think, let's just send him face first into a stack of fucking speakers and amplifiers, which then explode. With the description of the ride, when it was enough to pique the interest of this person who waved their dollar, was like, I need to be a part of this. Did they think any of this was gonna happen? Like, step right up and don't be shy. You will not believe your eyes. You might die, in an explosion. No. Okay. Now he's just being accosted by more women. And again, looking pretty fearful. And I think it's within his right. This has turned into a full-fledged nightmare. He is fighting the restraints, which is not even, like, it's seriously just like a policeman's nightstick that's being held across his chest. And this woman here is dancing behind the so, at this point, is she the beauty? That is definitely a plot twist I did not see coming. I forgot she was even in this music video. Honestly, a lot of this I forgot. I wanted to show you this because I had a vague memory of the music video. I remember about like a quarter of it. A lot of this has been surprising, and not in a good way, and making for more of an odd experience than I honestly anticipated going in. Well, she's escaped her bounds. The child is now officially doomed. What happens next is all on the lead singer of the Tubes. This kid didn't sign a waiver at any point, did he? Who's gonna be held liable for this? This woman? The dominatrix? Certainly not the child passenger. It's all gonna fall on the shoulders of the Tubes. Especially the reckless lead singer. Mermaid. Of course. Why not? It's within the budget. Whoa. Why'd she look so mad? Like we walked in on something we weren't supposed to see. Excuse me? The nerve! I was simply lounging. So she's like a secret beauty. This is the unlockable secret beauty that you're not supposed to see. But, you know, I don't think there's a everything goes right in this ride. It seems like improv, honestly. I don't think it's supposed to go any which way. Every ride is different. Now that's an interesting, it's like a roguelike. You have no idea what the ride is going to be like. Is that woman going to escape her cage? Is she even going to be there? Is the mermaid going to be there? Are you going to interact with the mermaid? It's like those old theme park rides where, like, you know, sometimes something pops out of the water, but not every time. So it's like, hey, maybe this time we'll catch a glimpse of the mythical mermaid creature. Okay, well, she's obviously fine with it, and I'm fine with the key change. I am a sucker for a key change. Even in a song like this, which I honestly couldn't give less of a shit about. I don't give a fuck about the Tubes. I don't give a fuck about, what was it? White kids on dope, white punks on dope, whatever their big hit was, where they were like borderline new wave punk rock before this. Clearly before this. I don't give a fuck about that. That first album, you know, means nothing to me. It's of no consequence. This, though, I'm fine with the key change. I welcome the key change. I'm happy that it's here, quite frankly, because it's a nice relief from the rest of the nightmare imagery we've been subjected to up until this point. Wow, we are really holding on this mermaid for a while, aren't we? I'm more and more starting to believe she is the beauty we're supposed to be talking about and looking at here. Why would they hold on her for so long? Oh my god, we're gonna pan up again! This is so much footage of the fucking mermaid! And this child, who is being held captive by the dominatrix safety harness, they're just spinning out of control. He's again clearly fighting the restraints, wants to get out as soon as fucking possible, fearing for his fucking life. It's the ride that makes you old. This whole time I was fighting the urge to make an M. Night Shyamalan twist joke because it's so over the edge, so fucking overdone, but it's the ride that makes you old. He's a fucking old man now.